Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. We have gone full Toon gear today. Black and white scarf, black and white hat, and it's match day. It's in fact FA Cup day. Newcastle taking on Bromley. It's quite a weird one going up to the game today because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. So I woke up this morning feeling like it's a Saturday, but it's not, it's a Sunday. Which is a little bit strange, and I think it is on TV still, so if you watched the game, let me know what you thought of it down below. It'll be interesting to see what the atmosphere is like today. They reckon it's a sellout, you know, for taking on a League 2 side, the sellout St James's Park is good going, so I reckon there'll be a good atmosphere, but I think it's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of different players today. I don't think Eddie Howe will do a full 11 change. I think, you know, a lot of people are backing Vlaco Dimos to play. I reckon it might still be Dubravka. I reckon we'll still probably have maybe Bruno in the middle, Fabian Shaw coming back, so still some senior players. I don't think it'll be a full switch. And at the minute, we've done so well in the league, pushing for that. We are in a semi-final of the Carabao, looking for a final, and then you've got the FA Cup as well. You know, we've got a lot going on. I would love to be in all of them. But I feel like the pressure's kind of dropped. Normally a game like this would be like very, very big. I expect us to win though, regardless. So yeah, thoughts and comments down below. I'll take you in there, see how we get on. Osula goal. That's on my bet. I'm going to put a bet on it. I'm going to put a bet on Osula to get his first goal for Newcastle and see us through to the next round. Obviously against Freddie Woodman's dad. So yeah. I'm sure he'll get a big round of applause for that as well. So, yeah, come on Newcastle, let's get going. There it is. Ooh. There's the new retro shirt, the new old. Don't know how many are in there, like, there seem to be still a fair few the other day. Let me know down below if you paid the £90 for it. It's a good atmosphere. We are 20 minutes before kick-off now. It's busy. It's not loud, but it's busy. It'll be louder when we get in there, I'm sure.
And number
Come
67, Miley.
Full house! Yeah!
Enjoy the game!
Enjoy the game! Come on! What goal, Lewis Miley! Get in, lad! Welcome back! Get in! Hit that one out! 1-0 down! No one was expecting that response! Get in, lad! He's back, baby! There you have it, FA Cup win at St James's Park. Walking back home now over the town where you can see the lights of St James's Park shining behind me. It wasn't quite as straightforward, it was in the end, but it wasn't maybe quite as straightforward as we thought. Bromley get the goal, and big up to them. The crowd was good, the crowd was busy, there was a lot of people in there. Pre-game there was a lot of noise, but it kind of slowly but surely, it's all right. Slowly but surely kind of went a little bit quiet as the ball was passed around by the Newcastle team looking for an opportunity. But it was Bromley who put the ball in the back of the net. Arguably not a brilliant one from Dubravka. I think it was a little bit slow. I think he should have saved it. I think the defence should have been better. I think Target was slow to it. Kelly was slow to it. But we'll talk about Dubravka, because I think he did come into it a little bit more in the second half, did do a little bit better, and in fact was his name was sang around St James's Park, "We want you to stay." So there you go. As I say, I think it was a bit of a hospital pass into the back of the net, and I think Dubravka should have done better, but there's no denying that Newcastle have now won 9, 8 8 8 games in a row, and he has been part of that. Thankfully, we did come into it with a goal from Miley. He's another standout today alongside somebody else. So Dubravka, Miley and Osula. Yeah, Miley came in. I think a lot of people were excited to hopefully see him back today, and he fitted in no problem. You talk about some of the players who came in today, you know, the likes of a Target. You could argue Miggy. I don't think Kelly did actually great at times as well. Harvey Barnes got dragged off for Gordon, so assuming that Eddie Howe wasn't particularly happy with his performance either, unless it was all like a pre-booked change. I was actually surprised to see Gordon, see Bruno, see Tonali come on with like 3 minutes to go, see Hall come on. Is that because Eddie Howe just wants to keep the momentum, keep the fresh keep them working on the ball, so when they go home tonight they have been part of it, and then they're ready for Wednesday? It seemed a little bit strange. You'd imagine, I would have thought he would have just kept them out of it totally, especially once we got into it. But yes, Miley gets the goal. Fantastic goal from him. Arguably the player, as I say, for me, who totally slotted in, did a great job. Scored when he was asked upon. And then we'll go in at half-time 1-1 and just hoping that we'll come out second half and we'll make it work. And that's when we did bring on Bruno, we did bring on Gordon, and he goes ahead and scores himself a penalty. So yeah, somewhat did rely on the bigger name players to come on and save the day. But and I guess that is disappointing too. You'd hope that some of the players like Harvey Barnes, like Almiron, would have had enough about them to not need help to get it over the line. But regardless, we did, and we already know that that's not really big news. We'll talk about this January window. We'll talk about having to, like, a lot of the talk in the January is yes to bring a right winger in, bring a striker in, but that I would argue isn't actually to replace Isak or even to replace how well Murphy's doing. It is just that we don't really have the depth, especially with 3 games this week, 3 games at St James's Park this week. We've had a lot of away games. We're going to be heading up that hill plenty more times in the next few days. So that makes it 2. The Osula song is singing around. I'm not going to sing it for you because it lasts for ages. The Tequila song replaced with the word Osula. Everyone out jogging, everyone doing their January resolutions tonight, I think. What a goal from him. Cuts inside, left foot, bang. And you know what, I take it. It was against Bromley. I think we were clear favourites going into this one. There was an expectation that we would win this one. I think slightly disappointed that really we had to call on some of the bigger names to come on and save. Well, the thing is, I guess Gordon scored the pen, but it was Osula who scored the goal himself. It was Miley who came back in and scored. So, nice to see Osula get a goal. Nice to see Miley playing well. Nice to see Dubravka getting a bit of a cheer around the stadium. Not so good that Target, Kelly and a few others couldn't really get the job done without the assistance of some bigger names. But regardless, I think Eddie Howe wanted to keep the momentum going. He's definitely done that. And I'll see you in 3 days' time for the game against Wolves. So we'll be back up there. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. Another nighttime 7:30 kickoff under the lights. Let's make it 9 in a row. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.